I do believe that the religious nature of not only our politicians, but the people in general does make a significant difference and is a significant problem in this country, because religious beliefs like this, they don't just affect the people who believe them, obviously, they affect people around them. And that's why things like this can't be ignored. This is why people need to speak out against religion, especially when it plays part in public policy. Beliefs like this eliminates a human being's need to assume responsibility for anything. This is a convenient religious belief that enables Republicans to shun their own responsibility by saying, we're not in control, and we shouldn't be in control because God is in control. There's nothing that we can do, so if something is happening, it doesn't matter because we can't do anything about it. It's God's will. And this is the kind of thinking that's going to end up destroying our planet. Even if it's not religious in nature, just in general, this handing over of the responsibility to someone else and just assuming that we're not in control, we didn't do this, we don't have anything to do with this, nothing can be done, is exactly the reason that nothing is getting done. But the religious nature of it, it's something that holds back our civilization, because it holds back the progression of science, it holds back the progression of critical thought, because religion is one of those things in its essence that discourages critical thought and analytical thinking. It's like a bumper sticker I saw in the town that I live in yesterday. I saw it. It said, "I'm not perfect. I'm just forgiven." And that's exactly the attitude that people have. Is that, I'm not perfect. I have flaws, but that's okay because God forgives me. And so that means I don't actually have to do anything because the imaginary sky god says it's okay.
It's kind of like a child who messes up their room and says, "Don't worry, Mom will fix it. Mom will clean my room for me." So with that, I want to go to Daniel and get your thoughts.
Well, isn't that coincide with pretty much every faction of religion, especially Christianity, that they can rape and pillage and murder and enslave, but it's okay, I'll be forgiven. But I personally think that religion is an anchor, a ball and chain, a shackle that is basically preventing the intellectual, progressive evolvement of man. But, as far as roughly about anywhere between about 22% of this country believes Jesus will come back within their lifetime. I really think that the problem is with religion is we'd like to claim that there's a war on Christianity because Americans are attending university, Americans are getting enlightened, particularly the American youth. It will be a problem because just like any other religion, the Christians wish to impose a form of Christian law in this country. So and also a lot of them believe that there's going to be a war on Christianity, and that's why they're buying up a bunch of weapons as well. So it is basically insanity. I can't tell you or predict what the outcome is going to be of this idiot way of thinking.
All right, Andrew, let's get your thoughts on this.
I mean, what a cop-out, first off. But at least it's intellectually consistent with their beliefs, that God's going to take care of everything, and He wouldn't allow us to possibly destroy the planet, and He put this here for us. And I also noticed that the same amount of people, about 25-33%, believe that Obama's the Antichrist, also believe the end is coming. So if the end is coming, they'd be happy if Obama were the Antichrist, because that would mean, well, the end is coming.